What's going on, everybody? It's Ruben. Today, we're going to be reacting to every teenager's worst nightmare, i.e., I'm 14 and this is deep. Now, if you don't know what this is, it's basically a subreddit that posts cringy things that kids and or teenagers post. One last thing before I get into the video, though. You guys blew up the last video, which was something I did not expect. I wanted to thank you guys so much for liking and giving me your feedback in the comments. All right, without further ado, let's get cringy. All right, first post, here we go. Every man should read this. You're a man. Nothing will be given to you. To win in life, you'll have to pay the price of loneliness, pain, failure, rejection, loss, disrespect, and setbacks. There are no shortcuts, my bro. I understand where this guy's coming from. Everybody goes through some type of pain, loneliness, failure, whatever. But I don't think it's that serious. Like this red pill masculinity toxic bullshit on the internet, that's just not healthy. I mean, besides Andrew Tate being what, like a fucking pimp? Yeah, you can already tell there's something wrong with that. And I've seen so many guys, like my friends too, right? Where they're like, it was like a phase. Y'all remember that Sigma phase? It was kind of like a consequence of the red pill masculinity bullshit where, oh, you have to be the toughest in the room. If my pants turn brown, you better run. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I mean, I feel like some guys have gotten into that. So have I. But then you realize how stupid it is. You realize that just being a good person is better than whatever these quote unquote gurus tell you. Life isn't just all about pain, you know? There's nothing wrong with feeling comforted. You know, as a man, it's not always about loneliness. Although I do understand where this guy's coming from, I don't think it's 100% true. Because for me, right, I did have to go through a lot of, I guess, lonely times in a way, or pain in general. But I feel like everybody goes through that. But like, I had my family to back me up, or my friends. Most people also have their family to back them up. You know, in case I fail in anything, my dad has my back. So does my mom and my family in general, which is pretty nice. I know a lot of people don't have the luxury of that, but yeah, I don't think being a man is that bad. I feel like they're over-exaggerating. Like, people do over-exaggerate. This is too deep for me. All right, let's see. This picture is so deep if you understand. I don't understand. I guess you can only see the world if there's, what, like fat stacks of money underneath you? Is that why? This guy just has nothing? I don't know. I guess he's rich and he studies. This guy only studied. And again, one of them has like a shit ton of money, which, you know, give me that, please. But I don't know. I guess, you know what this is showing? Okay, this picture is kind of dumb. This is showing success basically in a picture. Like it's showing people's success because of what they do. That's what this picture's saying. So yeah, if you don't do nothing like the guy on the right, you're not going to be successful. I guess that's why. And I don't think you need to be successful to enjoy life, you know? But if you do want to, you know, make a name for yourself, do something with your life, stand out, then you have to work hard for it. You can't just sit down like the guy on the right. If anything, this is motivating. This is motivating me to do more videos, edit harder, study. Actually still study, right? Just read more, make more money, work harder in general. Like I said, it's kind of motivating, I think. But still, I don't see the big deal in this. This fits in here like a ring. I was just letting you know, borderline personality disorder is not real. Personality disorders are not real either. You're 14, bro. What are you gonna tell me? Trust me, I know more than most people my age. I know how the world works. All right, so just right off the bat, if this guy's 14 and he's giving takes like this, I mean, if you're gonna make a take like this, a wild take, might I add, you need to have like evidence to support your claim. All right, I think that's like common sense, right? All right, everybody know that too. You need evidence to support your claim. Like, don't they tell you this in elementary school or something? And he just says, "Trust me, bro." Literally says, "Trust me," and he knows more than people his age, which is probably not true. And how the world works. I mean, who does this guy think he is, man? Like fucking Albert Einstein. Now, hey, I know people that have mental disorders, and I know for a fact it's not fake. Like, I don't have one myself, but I live with people that do, and that's not something you should be making fun of at all, because sometimes, most of the time, almost all the time, I think, actually, it's not even their fault. And you're bashing on someone for something they can't control. Now, there are people that fake it, right? Y'all have seen clips of people faking disorders, mental illnesses, just because they want views, money, fame, whatever. But as someone that lives with somebody that has a mental illness, yeah, it's not fake. For sure, it's not fake. Holy crap, that is not fake. If anything, this guy's just living in like a closed bubble or something. He needs to go outside. For sure, touch grass. Next post. Just a 14-year-old depressed loser with existential dread. I don't even know why I still am alive, honestly. I feel like this guy's just going through a phase. It is cringy because you're just posting this on what I think a random TikTok comment or Reddit post or whatever. I don't even know what app they posted this on. But yeah, I mean, if you seriously have a problem, go talk to someone. But still, usually these kids are just doing it for attention. Most of these kids. I think we all had a phase like this once. Most people. I know I had one. It lasted for like what, a week or two. That's it. Then I got over it. It was like a very, very short thing. Then I just actually, like I said, you live, you go outside, you make some friends, you push yourself out of your comfort zone, and you don't stay in the hole that this guy's trapped on. They just need attention. That's what most people like this are doing this for. All right, next post. So sad and deep. Let's check this out. Opening up is like talking to a cop. Anything you say can and will be used against you. Now, okay, like I keep on saying, okay, I can see where people are coming from, but still, this is cringe. And again, I think they just need to find good friends. I think everybody's had this happen to them, right? But I wouldn't be making such a big deal about this, you know, just make new friends or figure stuff out. Forgive, learn to forgive. That's very important. Forgive others. But still, I don't think this is that big of a deal to make like a whole post about it and be like, oh man, people are so evil. My friends are so evil. I told them that I didn't shower for a week and now they make fun of me for it. Now, most people too make fun of other people for shit like that. So do my friends, so do my cousins. But it just depends on who you are, right? My cousin and I, we make fun of each other for like how we look. It's kind of a human thing. Most good friends actually make fun of each other. Most of them. It depends on who you talk to, but most of them do make fun of each other. So I don't really see the point in that post. Next post. So deep. Sorry, mods. I redacted op. Human emotions are unique. The peak of happiness is crying and the peak of sadness is laughing. Muhahahahaha. This guy probably thinks he has a degree in psychology or something. Like, what? Wannabe philosopher. The peak of happiness is crying. Let me think about that. No, when I'm happy, I'm smiling, right? Then I'm laughing. Peak of sadness is laughing. But when I'm sad, I cry or I frown. It doesn't make any sense. This is not reverse psychology. We're manipulating the laws of quantum mechanics. I don't know. This doesn't make any sense. It's just like backwards. Maybe this is too deep for me to understand and you guys need to elaborate in the comments or something. I don't know. But still, I feel like they're just making everything backwards or something. Triple question mark in the next post. People will stab you in the back and then ask why you're bleeding. Yep, totally. Who hurt this guy? Like, it's just the reason why it's cringe is because so many people go through the same things that other people are like, I guess, bullshitting about. But then they don't realize that most people either move on with it or they grow as a person. And these people, I guess, are staying in the same hole and just like posting about it, crying about it. I don't know. Not really that deep. Again, it's not that deep. It's true, I guess. But you learn how to deal with people like that. You learn how to be a person. You learn how to communicate. So still, again, who hurt this guy? Like, did he just break up with his Roblox girlfriend? He probably had a crush on a girl, and his friend probably, like, got with that girl. Don't let your horse learn to drive a tractor. You won't lose your job to a tractor, but to a horse who learns how to drive a tractor. Yep, got me there. What does this even mean? I don't know. I don't know. What in the world, man? No, this literally has nothing for me to talk about. How is a horse gonna drive a tractor? They don't have hands. They don't. You need hands. Like, just imagine a horse on a tractor. Like, what? Nah, it doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. Let me, hold on. Let me Jimmy Neutron into my brain for a second. Like, pop a blood vessel or something so I can try to even understand what this means. You won't lose your job to a tractor, but to a horse who learns how to drive a tractor. The best I got to interpret this is, I guess, you won't be replaced by yourself, but by someone that's better than you. I don't know. Horse driving a tractor. Tractor driving a horse. I don't know. Same thing. It's stupid. It doesn't make any sense. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Like I said, thank you guys so much for the support in the last video. I didn't expect this to happen so fast. yeah, I'm just gonna leave a like goal of 50 likes because I know you guys crushed that last time. I don't even expect 10. So yeah, 50. You guys can do this. I believe in you guys. I have confidence. But other than that, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. You guys want another Reddit video? I'm thinking about reacting to drama too. Gotta find the right drama to react to. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Rubber Bean out!